everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Catching up with Takarani M. Welcome back, yes, for a new video. Please, if you are new here, please subscribe and please do like after watching or now before you even watch. Please like, and also please do press the notification button for whenever I post the videos. You'll be able to get the notification. And what else? Please tell your friends and families and everybody to join the family, and let us grow this, man. Let us make reading sexy. Yeah. Yeah, okay guys. So on this video, I wanted us to do a story time, right? I've been contemplating, should I not, should I not, but I thought, okay, maybe a story time will do. Instead of, okay, I will still do the Q&A, but instead of talking about my writing journey and how I became one of the best-selling authors in South Africa, why don't I just focus on a story time on my journey, just to inspire someone who is probably stuck, or not even stuck, who is afraid to start, because I think starting is the biggest problem. Yeah, like taking that first leap of faith, like that first step and doing it, it is the hardest, but once you do it, like, you will fly. That is my story, and how that is my journey. And I thought, okay, these might inspire someone, or these might just help someone to finally do it, do that thing, whatever it is. It can push you, because all we need to do, guys, I think it is to start. And whenever you feel like there's something that is making you not to do something, like, I feel like it is because something great is gonna come out of whatever you are dragging your feet to start. Like, that's how I feel. Like, right now, as we are shooting right now, I have my feet elevated because I accidentally missed a step. I was running downstairs to get to my son. He was not feeling well, and I can hear he's crying. He's with a nanny, but he's crying, and I get so unsettled when the baby cries. And then I ran down the stairs. It was during load shedding. I ran down the stairs, and then the last step, right, I missed it, and then I went down, thinking, like, actually I was working on air, because I'm thinking, okay, the last step is not, like, it is not there, so I'm already on the floor, so I'm walking, and then can't so that whole thing, Jay, is supposed to bring me down, because we had to change plans. We're supposed to go on vacation. I was supposed to be vlogging. I was supposed to be having the best time of my life, like, first vacation after the baby is born. I'm supposed to be having fun, man. I'm supposed to be having the best week ever. But then I started on a wrong foot, and instead of letting it, drag me down, I thought, no, man, no, let me look for the positive side of things. Like, that is how I live my life. Always look for a positive in everything that happens, that is what I do, right? So I'm thinking, okay, no, maybe let me use this time to just work on my things, like, catch up on everything, because I'm juggling a lot of things. So let me just sit. Maybe I need to relax, Maybe I don't need to drive out to a coffee shop to get coffee. Let me just sit and let people serve me, Let me just relax and, and stop being so busy, So yeah. So as we speak right now, my leg is, like, just there, Yeah. So yeah. So every time you feel like you want to start something, and then there's those forces that want to stop you from doing that thing, usually it is because something great is going to come out of that. Like, that's how I believe. I think I told you on the first episode as well. So yeah. So my journey, how I became one of the best-selling authors in South Africa. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. I was just one of, like, I've always been a writer. always, 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 always since I was young. And I even remember long time ago, man. Like I'm bad with years and time and whatnot, but I'll try to break it down, right? Yeah, I've always been a writer, and I know that whatever that I'm gonna be doing in life in the near future, in the future, whatever, at that time when I was younger, it would have to do with books, right? And I remember when I started dating hubby. Now he's my hubby now, Steven. When we started dating, I don't know if he was trying to impress me or if he wanted to like bring like serious talk, right? Serious talk, like, okay, where do you see yourself? And like if I have money to invest in a business, what business can it be? You know, all those things. So I don't know, when he asked me that question, what was it all about? You know, was it did he want to impress me, or was it really genuine? It was a genuine question from him, but he did ask me. You know, we recently started dating at that time, and he asked me, okay, if I have money to invest, what business would it be? And I'm like, no, it has to be like, it has to be something about books, like it has to be books. And he's like, what about books? I'm like, no, man, whatever it is, I don't know, but it has to be with books. And many years later, 15, 10, whatever years, we are in books and publishing and stuff, you know. So I think there's so much power in our words. Or I don't know if maybe it works with people who believe in that notion that there's power in the tongue, but I'm living that, you know. But how I got here is quite interesting, because now growing up, used to be a writer. I think I've been saying that for like I've been saying that, yeah, for quite some time. Yeah, but I've always been a writer, and in 2011, I started an internship at a government department, DMR, a Department of Mineral Resources. I started there, and I met a friend, and we've always been friends since. Her name is Pumzile. And somewhere there, I used to love reading Facebook stories, right? And then there was this story called A Diary of a Zulu Girl. Yeah, I used to love reading that. But in the midst of all that, now I don't remember the years, but I think it was towards 2015, 16, or somewhere there, 16, let's say 16. I think it would be safer to say 16. Yeah, because I will need to go back to my emails and stuff to get the exact time when she sent me the first copy of Shlomo the Wife. And yeah, a disclaimer. I think it will be I think it will be like, I don't know, like I find myself talking a lot about Ududubusani a lot when it comes to my journey, because she's a trailblazer in self-publishing in South Africa. Like, she's that big. And I was one of the lucky people who had like a one-on-one before I became an author, like before I published my first book. So she'll always be in my tongue, you know, always, yeah. So yeah, so then I got her book, and I'm reading, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this story, wow, I'm in love, you know. And it is the way that she wrote the book, and it is how relatable it was, right? If you have read the book, you know what I'm talking about. It's so commercial, and it is so different from all the traditional published books that I've read before. And before then, I used to submit my work for publishing. I don't even know how many times. It might have been just a few times, but I'm like, they used to not respond back, and I would take it as, okay, it is a no. You know, when you submit something and there's no response, chances are it is a no. So I've been getting a lot of no's. So then I have given up on publishing, because it is not for me. Maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I'm not matured yet, you know. So I'd given up. But when my friend Pumzile sent me that book, the PDF, at that time, before we knew it was an actual book. I was blown away. I was so blown away. I'm like, no, man. Like, it's like this person, like, is who wrote this thing? Like, I was just so fascinated, right? I was so fascinated. Then I started digging until I found a huge group on Facebook about Shlomo the wife. And if you are a reader at that time in 2016, you probably was part of that big group, right? So yeah, I started there, and then until Ududu hosted a seminar. I'm sorry if there's noise. I can hear something outside, some noise outside. Yeah. So excuse me if you can hear the disturbing noise. So yeah, so so yeah, she invited us for a workshop, and then I went. And then she was telling us about her journey, just like I'm doing right now. She was telling us about her journey, and then she was also telling us what to do, how to do things, and whatnot. Right? That was in 2016. Oh yeah, 2016. I was 17. 16. 17. You're somewhere there. Yeah, I think it's 17. 17. Yeah. So yeah. So I went there and I attended the seminar, and I was blown away when I went home, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to start. But well, I chickened out. I chickened out, and I was just not confident. I think everybody goes through the imposter syndrome where you feel like your work is not good enough. Even when people tell you, no, this is nice, like you still feel like you're not confident enough. Like, the self-esteem, those issues. I used to have that a lot. And before then, I never used to tell my friend, like, they used to know that I write, but I've never let them read anything. So I'm thinking, so now I have to start probably a Facebook page. But who is going to read? Because I'm shy. I don't want people to know. I'm a Christian, and I'm going to write about sex, and how are people going to, take these? Like, so many questions, so many whys, why I should not do it, right? But one December 2017, yes, now I remember. Now we were supposed to go on vacation, but hubby forgot to finalize the booking, and then now the space was full, so we no longer have the vacation, so we're no longer going away. And I'm like, oh, okay, my life sucks now, because now I'm going to be bored. It's December time. Everybody's taking annual leave. The office is quiet. And come on, I was looking forward for vacation. But now I'm like, okay, maybe I should start that Facebook page that I have been procrastinating. Oh my goodness, thinking about it now, I think I'm a master of procrastination. It's bad. It's bad, but anyway, I get things done at the end of the day. But yeah, I've always been a procrastinator. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, now is the time to start that thing that I've always been procrastinating, right? And then yeah, I went on and I opened a page. One follower, I think I shared with my people, with my private account. I shared with everybody, please follow my page, guys, if you like to read. And then yeah, to get like a small number. And then I posted the first chapter of the Royal Mysteries, second chapter, third chapter, until we went to visit hubby's uncle in Bloemfontein. I remember I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So I'm sitting there, I'm watching TV, and my phone is buzzing. Like, my phone is buzzing. It is like something went wrong. I don't know. Like, maybe I pressed the wrong button, or like, I don't know why my phone is freezing. So when I check my phone now, I see it is thousands and thousands and thousands of people liking my page, right? So when I follow it up, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Who are all these people? And then I realized that someone went to the Shlomo page, because I think I posted on Shlomo's page, and then I said, hi guys, my name is Takarani, and I was one of the lucky people who were hosted by Dudu, and now I think I'm confident enough to start writing on Facebook. So if you like to read, please come join, right? Okay, I did get few followers from that post. But now, when I went viral, was when someone went and said, guys, um, I don't know if you guys remember, but someone by the name of Takarani posted telling us that she started a story on Facebook called The Royal Mistress. Guys, this story is nice. Whatever, I don't know, I forgot what she said, but like she said good things. And then she left a link for my page. So everybody they went to the link and then they went to my page and then they started liking the page, right? So that's how I got like thousands and thousands of followers on the same day and that same time I'm sitting. And okay, now we're starting to work because now people are asking for more chapters. They're asking for more chapters. Where's the next chapter? Where's the next chapter? And because I had nothing to do after work, I used to write. And I was going on annual leave as well for the Christmas holiday and New Year's holiday. So, like, I dedicated the time for writing. So, I was writing my life away, right? Until someone came to my inbox. They're like, hi, Sister Ki, I love your story, but you know what? I don't have the patience to read a chapter a day. So, can I please go buy the book at the bookstore? Which bookstores do have your copies? I'm like, no, it's not a book, guys. No. Then now people kept coming. Like, okay, you know what? Where can we get a book? I went to exclusive books and the booksellers said they don't have your book. And they want your details. I'm like, no, guys, it is not a book. It's just a Facebook story. And now it got so much that I had to stop, like in the middle of the book. So if you're here, and you're one of the first people who followed my page on Facebook will know, like I came to the page and I'm like, guys, I need to stop the story here because now I have to finish it on actual book. I'm gonna publish a book very soon, right? And then I started a new story which is not related to the first book. So then I went and print the copies for the Royal Mistress, right? And because I did not know much about it, and I think with most creatives, and I've seen with myself, artists maybe, I don't know. Okay, I suck when it comes to admin of anything, all right, except for finance at work, yeah. But like admin of my things, I don't have the patience for it. But Happy was like, no man, come on, like this has always been your dream. You have always wanted to be a writer. You have always wanted to be an author. Here's your chance. Why don't you do it? I'm like, but where am I going to get the money? Who am I going to talk to? Who's going to design? And it's like, no, come on. I'll design the cover for you. I'll typeset the book for you. I'll learn all these things for you. And we'll take our savings. And then I went to speak to my mom as well to cough in some money. And he's like, all these things are here. I can do all these things for you. So why don't you take this chance and like make it your dream? Like this is your dream. Make it work. You know, you have all the resources. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do this. So I printed the first 300 copies, like 300 copies, and they got sold out in like, I think like 2 days or 3 days. 2 days. Like finished, klar. Now we have to run and print more copies. And at that time, I'm like, okay, wow. Okay, this is a good sign. So I printed more copies. And then Habi went to, he designed a beautiful cover, by the way. And we had to fight a lot because, hey, Mina, like I'm a very difficult person to work with. And when you are not very difficult, man. The thing is, I have a vision of how I see something, and then I want someone to, if you have to put this into, okay, with him to get the vision of my cover. Yes, it was like chaos because I see things in my head. And then I can't translate them out to someone for them to understand. And I expect that person to understand what I'm talking about. Like just, a lot. So yeah, but he got it right, man. Like I have the most beautiful covers ever. And he has always been the one to design all my covers. So with the first cover, he designed it beautiful, and he went to the bookstores. I remember he went to Mainland and he sold my book to the manager there. And I felt like I was dreaming when I walked into Mainland and I saw my book behind the counter, like 20 copies at the same time. It was the first time in my life seeing my book on a bookshelf. Like, I don't know, I think I cried, like, because this, it was a dream come true. Like, it was like, okay, this has always been something I wanted all my life. Like, now this is it, you know. And right now, like, I'm so grateful for everybody who has bought my any of my books. Like, you made me realize all my dreams. I've always wanted to be an author, and all the other dreams that I have, they follow. Like, they come second. You know, the first one was to be an author, and we did it, man. And just like that, I sold over 5,000 copies, because to be a bestseller in South Africa, um, you have to sell, like, I think with fiction it should be 5,000 copies. 3 to 5,000 copies will give you a bestseller, which is a big number in South Africa. um, it is a very big number, very, very big number, because an average life of a book is like probably 500 copies, like 700 copies. Like, that's like, yeah, most books in South Africa sell about 700 copies in their lifetime. So having to sell 5,000 copies, like, it's a big deal. But it is a small number compared to international standards, because, like, there you sell millions. You sell millions. But I feel like now we are getting there. We are getting more people we are getting more readers, man. I feel, because I'm a bookseller now. I'm hands on with selling my books. Like, I see people read. Yo, guys, people read. And if you are ever doubting, like, if you have a book that you want to start writing and you are doubting, is anybody gonna buy your book? You know, just do it, man. People are ready to buy. People are ready to read. Like, people are hungry, and just do it. I feel like when you start, the moment you believe and you start, and yeah, you like, you're gonna fly. You're gonna fly. So you know what, that is my humble journey. And how many years later, because the Royal Mistress was published in 2018, and now I have 7 published titles, you know, like 7 actual books. Like, that's big for me, in a very short period of time. So yeah, and all my books are selling so much, like, selling so much. And it is because of all the people who believe in my work, you know. It is everybody who is there to support a black child, you know, a black woman who is trying to hustle, you know, who is trying to make a difference. Because as much as my stories are fiction, they also have teachings. I've realized this, and it is so funny how it was never intentional for me to say, this is what I want people to learn from my books. This is what I'm trying to teach. But you get people who learn a lot from your books. So I think I am here not by mistake. I believe so much in God. So I believe that I took this journey for a reason, and I'm here for a reason, man. Like, there's this bigger purpose that I need to fulfill, and it fulfills my heart, because I can see people getting healed from reading my work. I get people who connect with me, connect with the stories, because they are so relatable. They are so relatable, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, guys, I thought I should just start with this story time. My first story time should be about my journey, just to inspire someone, man. I just want someone to get inspired to start, whatever it is. Is it studying for whatever that you have to study for? Just start, just register, go and register. And you'll see once you make that first move, definitely you're going to have to follow, you know. Is it starting a business? Just go for it, man. Just get that stock and just do it, and you'll see how far you'll go. And and most of it, I think, the fulfillment of knowing that, okay, and I did it. Like, man, okay, I think I can talk every day. But yeah, when you do something that you love, like when you do something that you love, like, it's I think it's fulfilling. It's fulfilling, and we are getting to that. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think you liked this little journey of mine. I don't know what to call it, story time, whatever. Yeah, but I'm happy that I started the YouTube channel. Yes, by the way, I am so happy that I started the YouTube channel because for some reason I'm finding so many reasons not to do it, and I don't want to let those reasons succeed. Like, I have so many reasons why I should not do it, and I don't want to be subjected to that. No, I refuse. So I started this, and let it be something. When you become big and then you have to reference to say, guys, this is where we started and whatnot. Like, I can't wait to get to that. So yeah, these should just be an inspiring video for someone who's looking for, just just to take their hand. This is me taking your hand. And yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Alrighty. I think I'll stop here because now I'll just start babbling, and not knowing what I'm saying. But yeah, let's end it here. Please subscribe to my channel, and please like, and please hit the notification button, and please don't forget to tag your friends, share with your friends, share with everybody, and see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.